1 year ago, I came home to the Philippines after surviving something I don't talk about easily. I was abroad then, heartbroken, depressed, barely holding myself together. There were nights I didn't want to wake up anymore, moments when the pain felt so heavy I almost chose not to live. That's the truth. And when I finally decided to come home, I was terrified not of the flight, not of starting over, but of my hometown. Because the love of my life and I came from the same place, the same roads, the same town. Every corner of Burgos held a memory of us. Every street felt like it could reopen a wound I wasn't sure had healed. I was afraid that coming home meant relieving everything, the love, the loss, the version of me that broke when he left. I didn't know if I would survive saying it all again, but somehow I chose bravery over fear. And to my surprise, Burgos didn't break me. It gave me peace. It reminded me that this place existed before my heartbreak, and it would exist after it. I remember my first morning back, 5 a.m. I put on my running shoes and stepped outside, unsure if my heart could keep up with my body. I ran through places that knew me as a child, streets that watched me grow, roads that once scared us and now carried only me. And somewhere between the quiet mornings and my heavy breathing, I felt free. Home, I learned, isn't where your life was perfect. Home is where you're allowed to arrive broken and still be welcome. Home is peace. Home is people who don't ask you to explain your pain. Home is a place that doesn't rush your healing. My Burgos is small, simple, quiet. A town of small hills, familiar faces, and beaches where the salt water reminds you that crying and healing can look the same. It may never be the loudest town in Pangasinan, but sometimes I wonder, does it need to be? Because simple living is enough. Enough to breathe, enough to survive, enough to choose life. One morning, one run, one deep breath, one quiet day at a time. This is my Burgos, the place I was afraid to return to and the place that gave me back my life.